right, guys, welcome back to the Lucky Pierres. We got another movie review for you tonight. It is Pulp Fiction. We are here in Detroit because Detroit has a Pulp Fiction themed restaurant called Royale with Cheese.
In Paris,
What do they call it?
Royale with cheese.
Royale with cheese.
And we're gonna get some burgers. Let's go. I'm gonna take a bite of the Mia Wallace burger. It's got chips on it, corn, aioli, barbecue sauce. The patty, it's got turkey bacon. Not sure what else, but it looks delicious.
All right, here we go. Oh,
Well, you tell us what you got.
the Havana burger. It's got an egg on it. Oh. I love when your burger juice is on you, you know?
How is it?
It's pretty good. But, the Cinnamon Toast Crunch Shake is pretty great.
All right, guys, we just ate at Royale with Cheese in Detroit. Great burgers. Check this place out. What did you think about your burger, Shaw?
It's actually really good.
Really good. Shaw, we were talking about getting some to go.
I did say give me a bag to go.
The fries were great. The burgers are great. Royale with Cheese. We'll put the address down below. Great place. Pulp Fiction inspired. Now we have a movie to go review.
Got some horny murals in here.
We have a movie to review, so let's go review Pulp Fiction. All right, guys. We were just at Royale with Cheese in Detroit. Great burgers. Loved it. Probably the best burger. How's my Trump?
It's not the worst.
It's unfortunate. They were good. Check that place out. But the reason we went there is because we're reviewing Pulp Fiction, a 1994 movie.
What?
Yeah, right. A 1994 movie by Quentin Tarantino, his second film ever. Some people would say this is his best film. A lot of people would say that. Yeah, a lot of people would say. Yeah, Quentin Tarantino's second movie, starring Samuel L. Jackson, John Travolta, Uma Thurman, Bruce Willis, Ving Rhames, Harvey Keitel, Tim Roth, and it has some cameos too.
Steve Buscemi.
I
always forget.
Yeah. Christopher Walken has a small role.
Yeah.
Let me tell you guys the plot real quick. The lives of two mob hitmen, a boxer, a gangster and his wife, and a pair of diner bandits intertwine in four tales of violence and redemption. All right? It's set in Los Angeles in, I believe, the 90s.
It's not, and I think, I looked it up. I think people said they've narrowed it down. It's like between 92 and 94.
Okay, so it throws us into the Tim Roth and his girlfriend or whatever, wife or whatever, and they're talking about robbing these different places. We can tell they're experienced thieves. And they're talking about possible other avenues, which are restaurants.
He's talking about, he initially says like banks.
Yeah, banks. Yes, he does say
You don't
banks.
need a weapon, you need like a note and they give you all the money.
Or a phone even, he says. Yeah, but and then they come to the conclusion that diners, restaurants, there's a lot of wallets. So,
yeah.
And then they, on the
Which
spot.
is such a crazy thing to
think about.
Take everybody's wallet instead of
It is.
robbing somewhere that just has a big amount of money.
It is
Takes
interesting.
so much more time and
it's just
so
so
much more
much can
risky.
go wrong.
Yeah.
But they decide that on the spot, though,
Yes.
right? Yeah, they decide that on the spot, and
No, I
that's.
think she grabbed someone's wallet. I think the last one they did, and he was like, "That's a great idea. We got way more money."
But I'm saying, like, I know
They decided
that.
to rob the diner on the spot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, they decide. But yeah, that's right when they decide to do that is when it cuts, and we don't see them again until like the end of the film. But yeah, that's when it goes to the intro music.
Yeah.
And it's
When
like very loud.
And
And
the music and then the title hit is iconic.
It's so iconic, yeah. There's a lot of iconic stuff in this movie, but we'll get to it.
First thing I want to say is it's fucking crazy that this is over 30 years old.
It is, isn't it? Why? Why do you say that?
Like, I don't like. It just
feels like it wasn't that long.
Yeah, like honestly, you can watch it and it's not like, wow, this was 30 years ago when I saw
30
this
plus, 31 or 32. Yeah.
It's my dad's favorite movie of all time.
It's a legit one. That's
one of mine.
Yeah,
he'll quote inappropriate lines frequently in public on Facebook.
I mean, there's so many inappropriate lines in this movie.
There's a old like deathcore band when we were younger, like a local band from Toledo that would use an inappropriate sound clip to start their set.
What's the sound clip?
It's not the stale coffee in my kitchen that I'm worried about. It's the dead in my garage.
But you know what's on my mind right now? It ain't the coffee in my kitchen. It's the dead nigger in my garage.
It was crazy, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know how.
It's an incredible quote.
I don't know how nobody like beat them up.
That is a hilarious quote. But the thing is, you got to remember, Quentin Tarantino wrote this movie.
He loves saying that word.
He loves saying the N-word.
He does.
I said,
and like it's such a good excuse to use it is to be the actor who you wrote the words for.
That is crazy. That's what I said. Tarantino might be insufferable, but he can make a memorable movie.
Hell yeah, he can. He can make a great movie. Yeah, he's one of the greats, man. No one's debating that. Yeah, but then we're thrown into the lives of Jules and Vincent Vega, who are two hitmen who are having like a philosophical conversation about foot massages, and they're much deeper.
It's just another Tarantino bit. Like
they're yeah,
it's
crazy. They're much deeper than your typical hitman would be. You know, like Samuel or Jules is like this deep thinker. Vincent Vega is like this laid back drug addict type.
World traveling drug addict.
Yeah.
He's just such a good writer. It's crazy. Tarantino,
He really is,
The dialogue
man.
he writes is unbelievable.
Yeah, it's
For like every scene, every character is just iconic quotes. And
very unique dialogue about kind of mundane stuff that will advance the plot still.
Something about Travolta in it does bother me.
What is it?
I don't know. His hair, the voice, just something feels off the whole time. Not bad, but it's just like weird the whole time. But like
really,
yeah. His
I
character.
do notice that his
and he gives
character
off like heavy Tommy Wiseau vibes almost.
I do notice that his character has like a hunch.
Yeah, it's like there's just something off about him
Walks
at all
with
times.
like a hunch. I wonder if that's a character thing or if that's a Travolta thing. He walks kind of like this, like.
Yeah, I didn't notice that so much.
Yeah, it is interesting,
Just-
but I love the
just
character.
irked me, like,
I do love the
it's not
characters.
bad.
Yeah.
but just I'm like, there's something.
He's just
off,
got a
something
giant
weird.
effing head.
He
so
does
it's
have a
distracting.
huge head. But all the language,
hair.
all the language and dialogue is very colorful. It's very intriguing. It's very interesting what they're talking about, and it's very like relatable even. Foot massages, you know, a lot of people give foot massages. You know, it's relatable
And
stuff.
Dude getting beat up for giving someone else's wife a foot massage.
That's
like,
what.
a thing
Yes.
that could really happen.
Yes,
Like some of the ain't no fucking ballpark either. Great quote.
Yeah.
And then
yeah, because they're
would
talking.
you give a guy a foot massage?
That's a good one.
Fuck you.
Yeah. Now you're really pissing me off. That's good, man. It's a good rebuttal. Yeah. But that's a great conversation, and I like how the camera follows them from the car into the apartment complex, up the elevator, down the hallway, knocking on the door, and then down the hallway further, back to the door, and then in. I believe I need to rewatch it again. That might be one shot. I don't know for certain.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
But I know there is a long take in there for sure.
Yeah.
And then they get in the apartment, and then there's an iconic scene that has been referenced in a lot of pop culture and stuff like that.
The dialogue from Jules is just like
What ain't no
borderline
country I ever heard
legendary. Like,
Say
yeah.
what? Well, say what again?
Yeah.
That's-
English, motherfucker. Do you speak it?
There's so many good
Does
lines.
he look like a bitch?
Yeah. And then he opens the briefcase, right? And everyone wants to know what's in the briefcase, and I think it's just some gold lights.
It's not really like necessary. to
No,
know what's
it's
in there.
not. It's-
you get the point.
Yeah.
It's something very valuable.
When they're in that apartment and he grabs that dude's drink though and slams that whole Sprite. Sophia will do that. If Sophia asks for a sip of your drink, at least half of the drink is.
I was going to ask you guys
I
what.
think that's a female thing. I think they just
No, I
can
was.
have a bite or a sip. It's just all gone. You're just like,
I
oh,
was
okay.
going to ask you guys about that. What do you think he's doing when he takes a bite of his burger and he drinks his whole drink? You think he's just establishing his dominance,
just
like
asserting dominance.
It's a
Just messing
power.
with
It's a power thing.
Yeah.
It's a power. Yeah,
It's wild they're eating breakfast at like 7 a.m. though.
burgers
with sodas.
Right. It is
That kind
interesting.
of threw me. I was like, I guess they served that in LA maybe at that time
Or here's maybe
or a diner.
Here's maybe the thing. Maybe they just got done doing business, some shady business, and they just got back.
But they had fresh burgers for.
No, I'm
breakfast.
saying they picked them up while they were out, just got back.
But it's like 7 a.m. and they're
No, I mean like a diner or something.
Big Kahuna Burgers. He said it's like a established like fast food chain.
Oh,
I think. Either way, it's
what
not
are you
like
saying?
important.
What
But
are you saying? I know it's not. What are you saying that the fast food place isn't open?
that they wouldn't serve like hamburgers for breakfast. I don't know. It kind of was just like
I mean,
it's usually not
Yeah,
on the menu.
yeah,
for-
McDonald's
Yeah, that
like
is
until
true.
10 or 11 they don't. Yeah.
Yeah. It's not like a big thing, but I was just like,
Right.
it's kind of an odd choice to put that as like we got this for breakfast.
But the tone of the movie changes very quickly soon as they enter that apartment room, because you could tell.
It gets very tense.
You could tell right when they look at the guy or opens the door. You could tell they mean business. They're there for business. This
Yeah.
isn't a friendly visit.
Yeah.
And that's what Tarantino's great at, building those tense scenes.
Yep.
He does it in a lot of his movies.
Yep.
I think he does it in Glorious Bastards.
That one's legendary. That
for
first
sure.
scene
He
is
does it in that.
unbelievable.
What he does it in this? He does it in I think almost every one of his movies. But what was the
Django? He's got one where he smashes the glass and his hand's bleeding.
That's a
He's
great
like-
one. He's got one in, I believe, Reservoir
Reservoir
Dogs.
Dogs,
I
like
believe.
the whole
Yeah,
movie.
yeah.
Yeah.
He does it. He does that so well. And their outfits are reminiscent of Blues Brothers, except without the hats and the glasses.
Well, that's
Suits,
what,
yeah.
it feels like 70s almost, but
Yes,
it's in the 90s.
yes, that's a good point. It does feel 70s-ish, and I do like the. That's also iconic in the car, talking about the Royale with cheese. That's everyone remembers that for whatever reason. It's just a very memorable.
Just the dialogue's so well written.
Thing.
It's like the banter is so
It's so
funny
memorable.
and clever, and yeah, it's just
You
so
just
good.
memorize. You just remember it.
That's what I mean. Every character and every scene is almost like has like amazing dialogue that you remember.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, very much so. But they're not just like thugs, though. You can tell they're actually kind of intelligent just by how they're talking and like.
Well, Jules is at least.
Yeah.
Vincent just was Amsterdam for like 10 years and just doing drugs. Like,
Yeah. Well, Jules is actually kind of intelligent. You can tell he's just kind of like a deep thinker, philosophical even.
he becomes that way once he.
Yes, he does.
Has like the come to Jesus moment.
And then they're talking about Mia Wallace. He's going to take her out because Marcellus is out of town. He wants him to entertain her, and the last guy that did that got very badly hurt because
Thrown
he
off a
gave her a foot massage.
Yeah.
So there's that whole foreshadowing. Just
Yeah.
looking forward to that. That's going to be intense. But that sets us up there, and then that scene is awesome. They kill those two guys.
A lot of that going around.
Brutal. They just murder them, and
Well, I think they were like kind of tried to F him on the deal.
no, they ripped Marcellus off. Yeah. Then we're teased. They go to Marcellus Wallace's place, his like bar or whatever, and then they arrive in different clothes. So there's a little time jump, and there's events that took place in between. We later find out between them at the apartment and them at the bar, and we learn that later. So he jumps around in this movie a little bit and intertwines the characters and the plots and the storylines. It's pretty awesome.
Like, inspired so many things.
It did.
Since then. It's
I mean, it wasn't the first to do non-linear storytelling. I've read it's been around for a very long time before that, but it was very memorable and well done.
I think like this, it was up there in the first. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very, very, very well done. Then we're introduced to Butch and Marcellus, which is a great conversation.
Mm-hmm.
He's telling him to basically throw the fight, and you could tell that Bruce isn't really feeling it.
No.
He's got too much pride, and I don't think he's feeling it at all.
It's a great line by Marcellus.
What's he
You
saying?
know, that little whatever he says. That's just pride fucking with you.
Yeah, that's a good one. And then the conversation ends. He takes the money. He says, "You mine, aren't you?" And he says, "It appears that way." Well, how do you guys take that? Like, he's like,
I think he was on the fence, and then Vincent kind of messed with him, and then he was like, you know what? F this whole crew.
no, that I got that too. He looked over there and he's seen them be friendly, and Marcellus was all big man boss to him or whatever, and he wasn't friendly with him. He's like, you know what, F all that.
And then he calls him Punchy, so he's like,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Yeah, there's that tension between Travolta or Vincent and Butch that comes back later.
Yeah.
That's great, man, and that's a tense moment. But
Which I think is an awesome detail in this movie, that they make Travolta constantly shit because he's constipated from heroin.
yeah,
So I think it's awesome.
that's a great detail, and we'll get to that. I have something to say on that.
I don't know if Bruce thought the whole time I'm gonna F him, or if it took Vega.
Yeah, I don't.
Because you can tell he was not feeling that interaction.
He was not. You could tell it in his face, and that's great acting by Bruce.
Travolta was a dick.
Yeah.
And then Travolta being the dick, that you're right. I think that set
But
him over the
also,
edge. Yeah.
Bruce Willis's character is a real asshole.
He is. Yeah, he is. Yeah, but he's got a lot of pride, and yeah, he is. Got a lot of fight in him. But what was I going to say? Yeah, what sets this movie apart is the nonlinear storytelling. Blends genres, storylines, and tones so seamlessly, and it makes it such a unique viewing experience. It's just
I think it's crazy. 'cause
so
there's-
memorable and unique.
Yeah, there's just not one iconic scene. There's like one after another, after another, after another. It's like every scene, like different stories.
It's very bold, very in your face, colorful language, witty and philosophical dialogue, extended conversations about just mundane stuff multiple times. The foot stuff, the stuff with Mia Wallace in the talking about the Fox Force 5, and then also like the joke thing, and talking about
which is like a nod to Kill Bill, Fox Force 5.
that's right, it's true. And there was something else that she was talking about, but also it's very violent, shocking, and depraved at
I was gonna
times
say there's
near
some
the
stuff
end.
that's never been done, like the
Very-
adrenaline shot, like the OD.
Oh,
like,
that's a
so
crazy
insane.
scene. Yeah.
That's what, like the whole plot line, like of Travolta and her heroin is crazy.
Yeah, so that plot,
Then-
that let me just say that plot, that there's like title card that kind of separate them. That one is called Vincent and Mia's date, or what's
Night
it?
Out or
Night
something.
Out, something along those lines. Yeah,
But yeah,
Dance scenes
or,
iconic.
or Vincent takes Mia out.
and
Something.
then when they because then they go out,
Yeah.
it's like immaculate atmosphere and vibes.
Oh my God.
And then a perfect soundtrack for like what it's doing and where it's going.
The soundtrack's awesome in this movie, and it's not an
It is.
original score. It's
I
just songs.
Forget,
Yeah,
always forget about Buscemi, and it always kills
Yeah.
me that he's like their
Buddy Holly.
like Buddy Holly waiter.
who just hates his life.
Yeah.
But then like
But-
you thought the overdose scene, I hate the overdose. It's so brutal.
You
It
hate, like,
is.
watching it.
Yeah, I just hate. Like I don't hate. Like it's very well done.
Yeah.
But like
It's hard
I
to
hate,
watch.
Like,
It's hard to watch,
the weird white phlegm and then the bloody nose and it's
and her
just-
limp body.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
she thinks it's cocaine, and he has heroin in his pocket. She goes to snort it. And obviously, that I've never done it, but
I
obviously
mean,
that
people do
destroys
it, but it's just said not
That's
the same.
how Philip Seymour Hoffman died, snorting heroin. Yeah.
Well,
But yes, so I've noticed this about Jules or Vincent's character. He's always in the bathroom because that's what heroin. They have to go to the bathroom a
makes you
lot.
constipated.
Yeah, it makes you constipated. He's always in the bathroom, and he's always leaving stuff around. He left the gun for Butch to take it and kill him. He left the drugs for Mia to do. He's
That was in his coat. Like,
no, I mean, he didn't leave it like for me. I'm just saying he's in the bathroom when this stuff happens.
Yeah.
And bad stuff happens.
Yeah.
And he's just not like a guy that pays attention to detail. And then
he's a druggie.
And then also he's in the bathroom in the diner near the end when the heist is happening. Yeah. He's
Always
just
trying to
always
shit.
in the bathroom.
There's one thing I always thought was unnecessary in the movie is like when she does the square thing and like a square pops up and the noise happens. I feel like it's not like it doesn't deter from the movie or doesn't make me dislike it. It's
kinda
like
odd.
it's just so unnecessary and doesn't fit with anything else the whole movie.
No, it doesn't.
When
but
she's like, "Ting," like it goes,
but
ting, and
if
then like the
if
dots
you
are
look
there.
at it any way, they're both high.
Oh yeah.
So you can look at it like that.
yeah.
Yeah, but the characters, like we've said, the characters are so unique and just rich characters.
Dude, then one of my favorite lines in the movie is when she overdoses and he calls like the dealer and he's like, I'm not even fucking joking with you, man. Do not bring some fucked up poobah to my house. and I die every time. Poobah.
That guy is great in this movie.
What's he call her? A poobah?
Yeah, I had to look it up with subtitles because I thought he said poo butt,
Yeah.
and it just says poobah.
What does that mean?
I have no idea. Like just a poobah. Don't bring the poobah.
It's funny.
And then,
What are you calling from a cellular phone? What? Stop. I don't know. Wrong number.
and then after this, I said she straight up looks like Lydia from Beetlejuice on the drive home after that. She's so fucking pale.
A wreck.
Oh man, she looks like your typical druggie.
Yeah, like typical picture in your head of a junkie.
She does look like a junkie. But yes, like we were saying, the character's very unique, very rich. Jules is a deep thinking hitman that thinks that the bullets narrowly missing him, and Vincent, in an overall bad day at the job, is a sign from God to reform and get out of the hitman
retire,
business. Yeah. Whereas Vincent
just thinks it's
it's chance, whatever, and that's what's his demise. He's, you know what I mean, like. Vincent's got a calm demeanor and a drug addiction, who thinks all the misfortunes happening to him are just bad luck and chance. Mia is a free-spirited, struggling actress. Would you say she's a struggling actress, right? She had the pilot,
but now she doesn't care because
like a failed
she's
actress.
got that rich drug husband.
Yeah, and she just lives in the moment, kind
Trophy
of.
wife.
Yeah.
And it backfires when she does some bad drugs and has that overdose. And then Butch is a professional boxer who is struggling to make ends meet and takes money from a powerful gangster to throw his fight, but then double crosses him by winning the fight, and winning lots of money on himself. So the moral of the story isn't really clear, but it revolves around themes of redemption, a lot of redemption. Because if you think about it, Jules wants to get out of that business. He's a hitman who's killed probably lots of people. Mm-hmm. We see him kill 2 people at least.
His job.
And he wants to get out because he's seen it as a sign. He's like, I need to get out. And then you got
I think God came down and stopped the bullets when that guy busted out and shot like 8 shots at him.
And it literally,
not one of them hit him.
And it literally made an outline in the wall of them.
Yeah, they both look like.
And so he's seen that as a divine intervention. And
I do like what Travolta says to Marvin after that.
What?
You didn't tell us there was a guy back there with a goddamn hand cannon?
Yeah.
That is a good line.
That slip your mind?
Then the film explores fate versus free will, showing characters facing consequences like Vincent's death, or finding grace, Jules' survival based on their moral decisions. So perspective is a powerful tool used in the film. And I believe that there's 3 protagonists. That's Jules, Vincent, and Butch. Those are the 3 protagonists. And also, the actions they make have meaning. Each action, because, like we said, Jules reforms at the end. He saves himself. Vincent, he's staying the same. So he got wiped. He got killed. And then you got Butch, who.
Well, doing the drugs probably got him killed because he was always in the bathroom.
True, yeah, the drugs, yeah. So his bad habits got him killed, and
carelessness.
Yeah, and then you got Butch, who he finds redemption in like honor, because he wanted the what was it his dad left him? A coin,
watch,
a watch, the gold watch. That's the name of one of the.
I do have a question. What the fuck was up with that cartoon in that?
Oh, it was odd.
I was Asian
like,
Eskimo?
yeah, it seemed pretty racially insensitive.
In what way? What? I don't remember it.
Like it was very. It was just
well with the movie.
Very, yeah, but it was very bizarre, and then like it looked like a person's face who was doing Asian eyes.
It was fully
over a cartoon body. And I was like, "What cartoon is this kid watching?"
I think Tarantino just loves racial stuff in his movies. I really do believe that.
He was gonna risk his life to cook a Pop-Tart?
Yeah.
Like he was supposed to be in and out of the apartment, and it's like, I'm gonna take time. Let's cook these Pop-Tarts.
Yeah.
Pop-Tart is not heated up, is not good enough to risk your life for. Honestly, I prefer Pop-Tarts not in the toaster. Just
he was going to get his gold watch, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but let's go back. So he makes the decision to go get the gold watch, and it's about honor with Butch because this makes him go back for what's his name? Marcellus at the end, because it's about that father thing. Wait, let me just finish this. So it's about his father, because his father got left behind. It's a leave no man behind thing in the military, And I think that comes into play.
I have a slightly different read on it.
Well, no, here I think he's going back for Marcellus because he's honoring his father, leave no man behind, and he because he feels bad for betraying Marcellus. What?
I feel like he just thinks those guys are worse than Marcellus.
Yes.
And they have to go.
And I don't think Bruce Willis.
I think that too.
I don't think he's as honorable as a character as you're painting him.
No, I'm saying
Because I don't think it's honorable to take the money for throwing the fight and then annihilate the fight on purpose and try to skip town with the money.
And then try to
no,
kill
that's
Marcellus
not honorable.
and plan on killing Marcellus.
Well, no, but I'm just saying, like, so I feel like I don't see him in the same light as you do, regardless of what he ends up doing.
No, he's not honorable, but then I think that no matter how bad you are or how dark your world gets, each action you can make the right or wrong decision. And it can't get to a point where you just go, no, it's so bad that I just have to make every wrong decision. And at the end, he makes a lot of bad decisions throughout, dishonorable stuff. And at the end, he makes an honorable move to save Marcellus.
I think at least he had like rapport with Marcellus at one point.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like these guys are trying to rape me. Marcellus wasn't trying to like rape him. He was just like, I did him bad, but he's getting destroyed down here. And these guys
destroyed's
are just the
putting it lightly.
worst type of humans.
Yeah.
Which also,
they gotta go.
What kind of maniac even makes up the gimp in the pawn store storyline?
Insane, yeah.
It's insane.
In a box.
It's like such an insane
keep it in a
storyline
box.
that like, oh, let's have them have a fight in this pawn store where in the back there's a man in a gimp suit trapped in a box who they let out to babysit one of us while we rape the other one.
That's an insane
Dude can write.
detail.
That's such a crazy
That's an insane detail.
And it's literally all that happens in like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
It's like such
It's
a crazy
nuts.
blurb.
But I do think I think it's all of those things combined. Yes, the hillbillies were worse than Marcellus, and he
that
felt
whole
bad.
portion of the movie.
He
is
felt
insane.
bad. He wanted to save Marcellus, but also I think part of it was he wanted to. It was the leave no man behind. He was thinking of his father.
I think there's a little part of it too, because just because they're raping Marcellus doesn't mean they're going to kill him. If he saves him, there's no way. You like how Marcellus was like, "Hey, we're good now. Just leave town." He knew if he saves him, he's not going to kill him.
Marcellus wasn't going to kill him. Yeah.
So like,
Right.
a little of it was saving his own ass.
Yeah, for sure.
I think there's a lot of stuff at play. And
it's very like an onion, like in Shrek.
It's very
There's
layered.
layers.
Yes,
It's just
very
crazy to me
layered.
that almost like every frame of this movie is like something cool.
It is crazy.
Yeah.
Even like when he's walking across the street and he sees him, he's like, motherfucker.
Yeah.
And he goes and hits him.
It's
just
crazy
like-
how good it is for how early it is for him, and then like, how can you top it or like go from where do you go from
it's
there?
unreal.
Yeah, it's
Because
almost
honestly, like I can see people saying movies after it are better or whatever, because it's all a matter of opinion.
Yes.
But none of them are like as groundbreaking or like
I agree.
different as this one
I
is.
agree.
Like,
I think
after this they kind of you expect it, and it kind of follows the Tarantino formula,
the
which
word?
there wasn't a formula before.
And it's crazy to have so much mass appeal, like so much
Influential.
insane things happening.
That's the word I'm looking for. Influential.
Oh, for sure.
This movie's one of the most influential
Absolutely.
movies ever made.
Yeah.
It's referenced in so many pop culture things that I got listed here. The Simpsons, Family Guy, Workaholics, Get Shorty, House, Boondock Saints, Space Jam, Pinky and the Brain, Fresh Off the Boat, The Cleveland Show, NCIS, A Haunted House, How I Met Your Mother, Community, The Office, Veronica Mars,
Honestly-
etc. There's a supercut I watched on YouTube of all the pop culture things that.
insane.
I'm starting to think Tarantino might be a deep plant.
Well,
in
deep
our-
plan of what?
Just in our subconscious, like it's like his stuff is literally woven into the fabric of pop culture.
It actually
Great.
is. I think.
Pretty
Yeah.
good director.
He's
I feel like he's going places.
he's one of the legends. Yeah,
He's
you
about
can't
to be
deny
done.
it. He's
Yeah,
one
it's
of the
true.
legends.
And this was a great watch while being in the desert of California. It
You did watch
you
it in
go, yeah.
California, huh?
was great.
That's awesome. That's great. That is a great.
I did.
That's a memorable watch.
I did just want to walk in pawn stores and be like, "Is this it?
I would,
You guys got somebody back there?
Is this the
I
one?
would avoid pawn stores.
If you've seen the samurai sword on the
You're
wall,
like,
the
you
Confederate
got
flag,
a man in a gimp suit back there, don't you?
I know you do.
That is sick that he goes like through the options of way to kill him.
Yeah.
Like a chainsaw,
Yeah.
Chainsaw.
like a bat.
And then
Yeah,
he
the
pulls
bat.
out the. Like does the pull out
Yeah.
the sword.
Oh man, that's so
so sick.
sick.
Yeah.
I love that's That's probably my favorite
Honestly,
portion of the movie. I love all of the movie. That might be my favorite.
Even the
20
visual
minutes
of,
or
like,
something.
like ripping down the thing.
Oh,
Walking
it's
down there with the sword.
it's
like, this looks sick.
well. Here's the thing, because you want him to go back
so bad.
As soon as he does, you're like, "Come on, baby,
Yeah.
bring it, let's go." And then you see, I love that line when he says, "Are you all right?" And he's like, "I'm pretty freaking far from all right."
Nah, man.
Yeah, no, man.
Another like I
That's
did
good.
watch
He's great in that.
a chunk of Seagal movies recently in the end of the year,
Yeah.
and one of my favorite. Like this is one of my favorite samurai sword scenes, but in a Steven Seagal movie, I think it's Marked for Death, where he hits the dude in the crotch with the samurai sword and then cuts off his head.
Wow,
It's so badass.
that's crazy. I gotta watch
That's
that one.
overkill.
It's so it's one. It was super funny.
Yeah,
but
little
so
side
good.
note there. But so we were talking about the redemption arcs. So Butch redeems himself by saving Marcellus. You got Jules, who saves himself by just getting out of the game. And then before Vincent died, he redeemed himself by saving Mia's life.
Yeah.
That was like a very heroic act.
Kind of to save his own ass.
Yeah,
He
again.
was
It
totally
was
screwed if he died.
No, it was, but he also wrecked his car in the process, which he took great pride in. And
He drove it up on a lawn.
no, he wrecked it into the building or the gate or
But
whatever.
he straight up told her after they got back. He's like, I would have been in more trouble than you. Like if this ever got out. So please let's not.
He
talk about
was
this.
saving himself, as was
Which-
Butch,
If you
as was Jules, but
If you know
all in
anything-
different ways.
if you know anything about heroin addicts, they're always trying to save their own skin.
Yeah, right. But all of them have redeemed themselves in some way throughout. I mean, of course they're not.
They're all trying to.
They're not perfect people, of course, and it's all dark worlds. But every action matters. You can do good in a dark and violent world. You can do
It's
good.
hard to pick like a favorite part of this, honestly, for me.
Think about
There's so many good, and let's go back to the dance scene because that's so iconic. The dancing, and then when
he dances in
when he's first walking in there, that's such a cool shot of him, the camera following him behind.
It is, yeah.
It's so cool. You just get a feel for this
Jackrabbit Slims.
Jackrabbit Slims. You get a feel for this place.
Plus, he's all drugged out, so he's just like
if you
in
Yeah.
a daze, and she has
if
to call him
you
over.
watch movies that Tarantino talks about being his favorite movies, which usually they're like weird, obscure,
Right.
low budget or foreign action movies, but you'll notice like where he gets some of the influence from. Like he
Yeah.
does it better, but like there's movies that I've seen that then I like, people are like, oh, Tarantino said this is his favorite movie of all time, and you're like, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like there's a movie called Thriller that's like a Swedish female going on a rampage type movie, and
Yeah.
like you can tell
Right.
where he gets some
His
of
favorite of all time is well known. It's the good, the bad, and the ugly.
It's one of the best movies ever made.
Even
yeah.
like in that scene, like the $5 milkshake comment is like,
Dude.
iconic. Like something that small,
Something that small. It's all mundane stuff that's so memorable.
he just makes
It's
it
such-
extra witty.
Just have to find out what a $5 milkshake tastes like.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which
he-
is crazy because now a $5 milkshake is a deal.
It
Yeah.
is a very good. 32
Everywhere.
years later is a deal, man. But so yeah, the antagonists in this. So I think there's 3 protagonists. That's Butch, Jules, and Vincent. The antagonist, Mia, is an antagonist in Vincent's story.
For sure.
You got the robbers are the antagonists in Jules, the guys, the 2 people at the end, and then also Marcellus and the rednecks are the antagonists in Butch's. That's what I got. And
Which just has everybody pretty much.
yeah, and
Jules, Vincent, and Marcellus.
but yeah, the storytelling works so well because it leaves gaps in along the way to fill in later, and moments are kind of like just suspended in time until later.
Which it is a weird thing that like the non-linear isn't like disruptive to the experience because
Not at all.
Because sometimes it does, like it takes you out of it.
yes,
And this like
As
almost doesn't, like you don't even
It's
care or
seamless.
notice.
as do flashbacks. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not a big flashback guy. When you put flashbacks in movies, it kind of kills the momentum. It's just a momentum
Yeah, it can.
killer. But there's no real flashbacks in there. I mean,
Christopher Walken one.
technically, yeah. Technically, there are flashbacks because we're jumping ahead a little bit and going back. But I mean, it doesn't hurt the movie at all.
the walking thing is crazy.
It tells the movie in pieces, like vignettes, moments. But yeah, the walk-in scene, I was dying.
Dude, the fact that, and then his mom just standing there watching him talk about it is so
it
funny.
was so normal.
I read about that. Like when he said about that scene, he's like, I had to just play it like straight, or else I'd never be able to do it. Like I had to say it as straight as I could. I couldn't.
It's so normal that he talks. He hit it up his ass.
Yeah.
And then he goes.
And he hit it up his ass.
Then I hit it up my ass. And he said it like 3 times.
Kid just like, okay.
That's good. But this movie, it's less of like a puzzle coming together and more of like a piece of fabric, like the threads of fabric. And they're all intertwining, and then the piece is woven at the end. And,
Imagine being younger and this being your dad's favorite movie of all time.
I think our dad loved it
That's
too.
crazy.
I mean, it's just like, it has mass appeal.
It's so crazy.
It does. It's just so interesting and just so... There's just so much there.
There's so much entertainment value.
There's so much entertainment.
It has everything.
It's
comedy.
It's so cool.
Like horror.
It's just so
Do you want me to
cool
tell you
and
what
like
line my dad has quoted on
colorful.
Facebook multiple times? Is
I think you might have told me this.
Negro, that's all you had to say. And I said, you can't say that. And he goes, yeah, that's what he says in the movie. And I go, that's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying you're quoting it wrong. I'm saying as a 60-year-old white man, you can't put that on Facebook.
Right, you can't. He puts the actual word.
Oh, yeah. He's like, you know how old people get on Facebook
Right.
and like they think a post is directed at them?
Oh, yeah.
So like they respond to it in the comments like...
Does he use an A or a Negro? Or
No, he said Negro,
hard
but
R?
still, you can't
Negro.
say... Yeah, well, I mean, that's what he says is Negro in
Yeah.
that part, but like... You can't
Negro,
just quote like, Negro,
maybe.
that's all you had to say.
That is still, yeah.
It's not great.
But
Because people are like, those stupid things. It was like, oh, what's your favorite quote from a movie? And then old people just comment on it, and it's like... That wasn't directed at you. Like, you don't need to respond.
here's the only thing I count against this movie, and it's a very small thing, is that it has no like emotional punch or lasting, profound impact. It's just entertainment, but that's what movies are, just entertainment. And its entertainment value is bar none.
If you're afraid of your wife getting home,
Yeah.
that's relatable.
Right.
I mean, you could be relieved that Mia doesn't die. You could be like,
That's true.
emotional, be like, oh, thank God.
That is
he saved
true.
her.
Yeah, I suppose you could look at it that way, but
The Marvin scene makes me laugh out loud every single time.
what?
The whole, like, from that to the wolf to Tarantino's character, like, that whole, when he shoots him, he goes, oh, I shot him in the face. He must have had a bump or something. Man, I didn't have a fucking bump.
I don't know why. Like,
It kills me every time. Just the way he, like,
it's
just plain as day, like, I just shot him in the face.
Like when it's
Like it's so normal.
Like,
Like it's such
when
a
it
normal.
happens, it almost looks like he made a mistake, and they're like gonna yell "cut." Like
Yeah.
it's like he like drops, and you're like, "Oh, that's so funny." Because it like looks like they just made a mistake, and they're like, "Hey, it works.
Yeah,
Keep it."
right.
It's like,
Samuel L's reaction kills me. Like, he's like, what the fuck? Like, he got blood spraying on the back of his head. He's like, what the hell, man?
he's like, I think I just shot Marvin.
and you look.
every
He says,
time.
"I think," and it's like,
and you see brain matter in his
It's
hair.
just destroyed.
That's good stuff. The details, man. And then when earlier on you go back and you watch it, and he goes, the guy's like, "Why?" When they walk into the bar, he's like, "Why you guys dressed like that?" And he's like, "Man, you don't even want to know."
he's like,
You
guys
don't even
look- he's
wanna
like,
know.
You guys look like a bunch of dorks.
Yeah.
they're your clothes.
And that whole scene, and wolf scene, and when they're cleaning up the brains, there's so many lines that are just like unbelievable.
Yeah,
Just kill me.
He said, "You should be in the back seat."
Yeah.
Every
Time my hands touch brains.
I'm getting real close.
No, one of the lines that killed me. You should be on brain detail. Brain detail.
And he's like, I'm getting real close. I can only take so much punishment.
Oh man, movie's so good, man. But what is your guys' favorite scene if you had one?
I go back and forth, but like that whole
The poobah is one kills me.
I honestly
The Marvin getting shot is crazy.
to the wolf to all that stuff. I think is my favorite part.
Yeah, the whole Tarantino stuff is hilarious.
It is.
he is funny
His
in this,
dialogue's
man.
so good.
What's the line? You already said it.
It's not the stale coffee in my kitchen I'm worried about. It's the dead in my garage.
That's a great line.
He's like, do I have
It
dead?
really is.
Do I have dead storage written on my garage?
Yeah.
He's like, you know damn well you don't have
When you
that
pulled
sign.
up, did you see a sign that said dead storage?
That's good stuff.
A
man.
please would be nice.
Jimmy, you know I didn't see that sign.
Yeah.
That kills me too. A please would be nice.
Yeah. You're right. Travolta said, yeah.
He doesn't like to get bossed around.
Or Vincent, yeah.
Yeah, I don't like people barking orders.
Yeah.
You're a hitman. That's like your whole
When the
job.
wolf is actually helping them out. But it's good stuff, man. But my favorite, like I said, is probably the Bruce Willis Ving Rhames. Like, that scene is so...
You like the talking in there?
So, no, I'm saying near the end.
whole,
with
like,
the-
saving
Oh,
them.
my God. That scene is... You're just, like, on the edge of your seat. You're like, what is coming next? Like, what...
The way the music's playing, and it's just perfect.
It's so good. And you guys got anything else you want to add on this movie? Iconic is the main word. Cool, like, so... What's the word? What was the word I used earlier?
Influential.
Influential. That's the
It's
word.
just
I always
so,
forget that word.
I would say one of the most rewatchable movies, at least for me, of all time.
I would agree. Amazing movie.
Joe,
I love it.
Like, I think you said, I don't know, because I saw your Letterboxd review because I just reviewed it or whatever. But I saw, like you said, if you had to tell somebody to watch one movie, it would probably be this movie.
Yeah.
Which is like, you
That's what I
can't
go
speak
with.
higher of a movie than that.
Yeah, if somebody asked me one movie to watch,
Right.
like a Desert Island movie, I'd say Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
It has everything.
It does have everything. It's pretty much perfect. Yeah. You guys want to get to ratings?
Sure.
I gave it a 9.5.
Yeah, it's a 10 for me. It's,
10.
9.5 also.
Wow. Okay, and obviously this is a watch it ASAP.
I'd say skip.
if you haven't seen Pulp Fiction,
So watch it
I feel
ASAP.
like they're surprising. There's probably a lot of people that haven't that are younger than us. You know,
probably, yeah.
I bet. Yeah.
but I feel like older than that, probably not.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is a watch it ASAP for sure.
I can honestly see
Iconic.
younger people not
Such a
liking
great
it this
movie.
much. Also,
It's definitely not woke.
And yeah, guys, that's it, man. Pulp Fiction, such a great movie. I might go watch it again tonight. F it. No, I'm kidding.
let's reenact some parts.
All right, guys, thanks for watching our review. Remember,
Samurai sword. Samurai sword.
yeah, I did. No, I don't. Remember to
brother does.
like and subscribe and comment, please. All that stuff. We need viewers and likes and subscribes. So anything you could do to help, man. Get us a subscriber.
Got sad.
Subscriber.
It gets sad every time.
It gets sad every time. It's okay. All right. All right. Later, guys.